Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and this is the Citadel, and we're kicking off the stream today with MindTripMedia with 100 bits. Very consistent and very generous with your bits, MindTripMedia. I really appreciate it. And also Dan Grice 85 subscribing at tier 1 for the big 30 months. 30 months in a row. Thanks so much, Dan. Very much appreciate your support. Cosmic is here moderating. You shall all fear the Cosmic. I know I fear the Cosmic. I'm half kidding. Voldare with 100 bits. And I believe that kicks off a hype train. Thanks very much, Voldare. So we've got ourselves set up here from last time. I've not even emptied my inventory from the last time I played Minecraft. We're just going to pop down here and take a look at what we've been doing. I'll explain the game plan for the day. If you'd like to participate in the hype train, folks, it's 100 bits, a tier 1 sub or a prime sub. And I don't think Twitch has any new emotes, but you get to say that you helped out on the stream, and the hype train stuff is always fun. I wish that they would give us as creators more things that we could tie to the hype train for incentive. So yeah, I feel like this road feels pretty good. We did this a couple of streams ago, and then last time we were here, we did all of the planning, all of the tier work here for the wheat. And I think what we're going to do is I have to work out what's happening with the pond, but I also do have some of these nice little spots where you can go up to different levels planned out. There's going to be a little irrigation thing here. So we'll probably reshape this today. You can see where I've got the irrigation is going to come down. A couple different spots, should be kind of cool. And right about here, we might actually send it over in this direction, because that way you could see it from that road over there. So as you come in on this road, I think it would be cool if you could see some water right there. I don't think we're going to put any other bridges across the river. I don't think we need to. Probably don't need these shaders on either. Oh, sigh. Back to regular Minecraft. At least we have a good frame rate. So I think what I'll do is we'll think about, I think I am going to actually wall this off. I don't think we're going to leave it open. So what we'll do is fill in probably part of this. We'll make it a better shape. And now we just have to connect these two things together. So that's probably gonna have to get longer. Or we could just do that. I think it might be better to follow the road more. Whoops. GrandpaCrafter with 200 bits. Thanks ever so much. Gets us about halfway through the first level of the hype train. Much appreciated. It's kind of long and straight, but it makes sense. And we've got some room for some extra bushes and stuff there. Maybe a tree. Although a tree would block all that. Might want to put a tree right there, though. I feel like that would probably look pretty cool as a tree. Not dirt. We'll make something else, but yeah, I feel like framing that road would be good. Maybe would push that a little bit more to the left, but I think in general having something in that space would be good. Miss Barber, your stream came at the best timing. I need something to chill while learning the Godot game engine. What's the Godot game engine? I'm not familiar. Thanks again, folks, for kicking off that hype train, and I very much appreciate the support and the bits. All right, let's... I think we'll keep this as just like a couple deep. We'll probably fill the water up here, so we don't need that necessarily. How... What I think I should do is I should do the paths first. I think I'm okay with this. From here... Yeah. Seems to work. Not quite as smooth as I was hoping it would be. Maybe we need to knock the bridge back by a couple of blocks. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Could do 5. Oh, that's kind of big. That's kind of organic looking. We can maybe change something over here. Just realized how few torches I have out here. I don't have any weapons. Blast Jordan, hello, welcome in. Oh, Boo, glad to hear you don't have any meetings. a decent shape, I guess. Maybe we'll take a little bit more off here. Sure. And I guess we could move this over. I'm going to make it out of spruce trapdoors anyway. Yeah, I was hoping for this to be a little bit smoother. Maybe we need to go closer to the pond. You could probably do with a few torches around here. I mean, maybe. I don't... The farms look a little bit funny when they're lit up, though. Yeah, that's not bad. We just have to change this part here. So this part will be at least 1 block, probably 2. Kind of narrows down a little bit. I don't know what we're going to do with this area. I guess that would be maybe some bushes or something. And then on this side, I guess we could bring it in a little bit closer. That'll look cool when it's got wheat all around it, maybe. I gotta try to remember that this is all gonna get filled up with water, so there's gonna be like another level here of water. We might be able to put in some, whatchamacallit, sea pickles and stuff to maybe light that up. That could be cool. Maybe this won't be this deep. And of course dirt. I'm wondering if I should do like a proper ditch along here. That could be cool. It's a bit poker straight, but it's probably what would end up happening, right? How was the day? The day was busy. I got to hang out with my dad this morning. We went to Costco and I picked up some extra, foodstuffs and whatnot. I needed some things like coffee and canned goods and whatnot. We've got a pretty bad storm coming this weekend, so I guess in that light, I should mention that there's a chance I might not be streaming this weekend if the power goes out. Hurricane Lee is coming up the eastern seaboard of the US, and it looks like it's going to hit Nova Scotia, but it's only going to drop to a Category 1, hopefully, by the time it gets here. So that could be okay. There's still a really good chance I'm going to lose power, though. Costco coffee can be surprisingly good. Yeah, I get the Sumatra blend. I was getting the Kirkland Starbucks signature roast, but the Sumatra blend is better and a little bit cheaper. Or maybe it's even just $1 more, but I quite like it. And it was on sale for $4 off. So when you're getting like a kilogram of coffee, what I normally pay for $20 because everything is expensive in Canada, but it was on sale for, instead of $19.99, it was $15.99. So 20% off on coffee at Costco. You just never see that. So I bought 2 bags. So I'm good for a while. Good for a while. Kirkland is your go-to. Yeah. So if you like the Kirkland roast from Starbucks, because I think it's got a Starbucks label on it, then check out the Sumatra blend. They had moved it today because it was on sale, so it was near one of the ends, so you kind of have to keep an eye out if they potentially move something. So I think we're just going to go like zigzaggy here. I think that'll allow us to go out here. Yeah. So you can see the little irrigation ditch that I've dug through. The only thing I think is kind of boring is this part here. It's kind of straight. But at least it's short. We could just bury this under the ground too if we didn't want it to be here at all. We could have it go underneath all of this, which could be kind of fun too. But then when it comes out here, I think maybe what we'll do is have it be double wide and then drop it down here. And we'll come up with something cool for that end as well. Every time you work near a river, the squid population in the river seems to decrease. I think they end up moving around more and then they beach themselves. So it's gonna be hard to see, but it'll be bright blue, so maybe it'll be a little bit easier. So something I liked that I did along here was I mixed in a bunch of different materials, but then also along here we've got like stone and different wall bits and pretty cool stuff. So I'd like to try and do that over along here. We might have to redo some of that. I guess we should probably plant the field first, because then as we do the walls, the wheat would be growing up. That's probably the better thing to do. So for that, I guess I just need to figure out how thick these wheat plots are. I think they're only ever like two wide at most. Yeah. Okay. I just kind of eyeballed it. We could probably have another row here. So 2 there. I guess it would start over here. That doesn't seem to work. Probably make these a little wider there. That seems to be a little bit better. Also that staircase I've got to think about too. Trying to line things up with that. You'd think this would be easier, but there's a certain amount of trial and error. I guess these are all kind of strange looking, aren't they? These ones are a little bit more like tight rows. I guess if I wanted to really make it look symmetrical, we could do that. And stuff like this we can either keep or just kind of snip it off the end. That, or we could add to here. That actually might not be a bad idea. I can't wait to see something announced for 1.21. That will be so useful for Westhill, Joel. And Joel struggling to move on with the project because of that. No, I need to finish this. This needs to have an end. Maybe we can work backwards. That's pretty good. Some of these are going to end up being kind of funny shapes. This we might actually just make it almost a 45. It's a little bit weird. It's a little thick, but I have to start thinking about this spot right here. So we're probably going to need to split this, and that this is going to need to connect this way. The concentration that this much take to get it right. It's not so much that, it's more about just like trying to think ahead a little bit. All I'm doing is like a pattern of either like one down, one over, or two down, one over. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? It's one of those two, and then kind of like mixing and matching until you get the right angle. Right, so like that worked out. And then I want to think about how it's going to connect over here as well. And it would probably just go straight, right? Oh, we are out. Horse dirt. I think the box is empty too. Gravel. That should do us for a bit. Oh, nighttime. Thank you for the reminder, Nightbot. That's right, Twitch subs are 30% off for the month of September. We're halfway through. Only a couple more weeks to get that Twitch sub at 30% off. That goes for gift subs too, which I very much appreciate. And it's a great way to support your favorite streamer because they still get the same cut that they normally would. The discount happens on the Twitch end of things. Oh, I just slept. Morning rain in Minecraft. Sad face. Cosmic Pat's Nightbot on the head. Nice. After watching so much Star Wars recently, I absolutely want a droid. So I guess while we're doing this, I could go over to the farm here and get some seeds. I never checked to see what I had for reserves back underneath the keep. I should have checked while I was there. Oh, we got lots. Because while we're moving along here, now that I've made it to this little pathway up and I'm happy with it, I feel like we could just come through here and plant these and let them grow while we work on the rest of everything. That way, if anything looks a little bit off as it grows up, we'll be able to spot it. It doesn't take very long either. Whoa. I can sleep through that. This feels like the weather coming our way here in Nova Scotia. The gift subs aren't discounted yet. That part of September hasn't started. Oh, sorry. I misspoke. Thank you, Cosmic. Why would they advertise that they're part of September if they're not part of the whole month? 2 creepers. See if we can get the creeper. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, we get nailed. This guy with the golden gear is rapid fire. Hey, got him. Skills. Not 100% sure why the decision was made. This is Cosmic and I don't think it's a very good one. No, I agree. I think it's dumb. They change September to be less and less every year. I still promote it because it's still a great way for people to get some discounted. I have a lot of arrows in me. Some discounted subs. But really, if you want to support your favorite streamer and you're on a budget and you want to make sure that they get the most out of your dollar, Patreon. Patreon.com/JoelDuggan for me, and then any of your other favorite streamers that you want to support, just look them up on Patreon. You will not be sorry. Most streamers have one, I think. Okay, so then now we've got this tricky little spot here where we've got this space. I think what I could do is I could have the rows maybe go a little bit different. That could work. And then here, maybe we'll just do this. It's kind of a weird chunk. I feel like there'd be a lot of foot traffic here, so maybe be a good spot to just kind of narrow it down a little bit. I think that looks okay. I kind of want to pull in, maybe we do a dirt path in along here. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah. And this could be a little bit more grassy. That could be all bushes and things. And then we're onto this side. Oh, right, I moved all that, didn't I? Right. This is going to have a little bit more to it. Oh, I didn't bring any slabs. How tedious would this be if we didn't have Elytra at this stage of the game? Any predictions for the mob vote or what the update might be? I'm actually a little bit disappointed that they're doing yet another mob vote. I mean, I can sometimes find the mobs interesting, but like the sniffer's cool enough. But I feel like there's other things in the game that I'd rather see them put the time into. But my guess is that if you look at the people that play Minecraft and the younger people that get the most excited about the game, it's probably things like a new mob that gets the most attention, the most press, the most hype, you know? So I get it. Just for me personally, I don't think not high on my list. This really isn't a very big tier at all. Oh, was this meant to be a road? I don't really remember. Just little patches. I feel like I've got those kind of shapes in other places. Yeah, some of these are really wonky. It's fine. Oops. Out of stuff. It's over here, isn't it? Benji Banana, welcome in. Good to see you again. Not really much to look at until it starts to grow up. Now for this side, I think what we'll have to do is a bit of a radial. So like we'll have to have it come up like spokes on a wheel. So we'll have to kind of follow the edges of some of this stuff a little bit. Maybe you have to start it up here, I guess. This one I'm going to have to do, I think I have to draw it out first. Sometimes you have to do a little give and take. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work at all. I went the wrong... I did exactly the opposite of what I said I was going to do. For this one, maybe what we'll do is we'll create like one that has a point here. Dan is hoping for a desert update. I don't know exactly. Like, it's hard to say, you know, like, which is funny because, of course, I do the Spawn Chunks, which is a news show about Minecraft. But in terms of predictions, well, I mean, they've announced a new mob vote, so there's going to be a new mob. They have really been pushing for exploration, trying to get players to move out into the world a lot more. I don't think they're going to go at the end. I feel like that's going to be a bigger update. And I think if I was to kind of like go with like my gut impression, I think the team at Mojang is trying to get the overworld where they want it. And I think we're going to see more overworld related things. I would like them to address the inventory issue because as they add a new mob and they add a new drop from that mob, we're going to end up with a lot more stuff to deal with. How do I want to do this? Maybe I want to go this way. No, that looks really patchy and strange. All right, let's rethink this. Okay, so I've got that one there along the edge. And I think what I should do is maybe do something down the middle first. That's a little bit better. This ends up being far too wide, right? So we could probably take this back. I should have used another color. That looks okay. I feel like maybe we need to rethink this part. Break time when ready, says Cosmic. Benji is asking, do you think Mojang will ever just add a row or column to the inventory, or do you think they will do something unique and different like they tried to with the bundle? I think one of the biggest things that could help Minecraft is having a separate inventory for your tools. A good example would be Palia and Satisfactory. So there'd be a separate inventory somewhere, you know? So like here, like move the book up here and then have like 5 slots along here. And that would remove all of this from your building bar. You could still hotkey them. Like I think either you could use it as like, you know, 1, 2, 3, as we normally do. I use a mouse wheel. That's how I navigate my hotbar. But I think having these in their own, you know, radial menu, like you could tap E or you could hold E or something like that and just pick the different tool. I think that would be a lot easier. I shouldn't say a lot easier. Just that would be one of the most straightforward ways to free up some inventory. Now this is tricky here. Yeah. I think maybe I have to change the way that this wall curves a little bit. Oh, I shouldn't have slept. I should have just gone inside. Oh well. Do that now. I do want to stick to these breaks. Thanks again for the reminder, Cosmic. So, folks that are new, I take a break once an hour. I like to encourage you to do the same. Stand up, grab a stretch. I'm going to go refresh my coffee. Maybe even tell a friend about the stream. We're always trying to grow the channel. And once again, thanks very much for those subs and those bits. If you did use a sub, then make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts and join the Joel Duggan Discord. Good place to hang out in between streams. And the Patreon leads to that same Discord, so if that's what you prefer, you can always go that road as well. I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. So I don't know if there's going to be a new biome added in the update, if they're going to refine what they've already got. I'd like to see them, you know, add in, work out the new wood types, you know, flush out a couple of different colors, like that kind of stuff would be good. Word Nerdify subscribing at tier 1, 14 months. Thanks ever so much, Word Nerdify. Appreciate the support. Always good to see you. Another person rocking that Space Keystone badge. Right, so the only thing that feels a little bit funky is just this part here. And I feel like we could maybe push that up that way. Or maybe not. I do like it when you've got a stream and it's just a very simple task that's probably going to take you the whole play session, you know? It's just like plant the wheat. That is the job today. You don't have to think about too much more. This is the part that takes a lot of concentration, Cosmic. Oh, we didn't really finish up here, did we? Didn't really finish up there. Maybe we will put this up a little bit different. That's probably the better way to do it. This is the easy part, yeah. How's the farmland not drying out? Is because there's a plant on it. Plants will grow on farmland if you plant them right away. Water will make them grow faster, but I'm not planning on harvesting these at all. This is just for decoration. So yeah, that's why I'm using my left hand, because it puts it down as fast as you can. You're right. If I just did the farmland and then tried to come back through and do the wheat, it wouldn't work. Yeah, I don't think I knew that either when I first started this build. I think it's something that I learned early on when I was working on it. So this goes through right there. This is going to be tricky. I may have to have this go out and around. Like that. This is obviously too high. I think maybe we'll push this over here. This wall may not be this high either. We might bring this down so it doesn't look so quite so intimidating. I don't know, maybe we have to keep it up there. Maybe we should just shave this back a bit. That's a little bit better. We can come in here with some slabs and stuff and maybe make this not quite so steep. Okay, so that's got a little path all the way down. Does it go all the way down here? Yes. Get that all sorted. And then down here, kind of goes both ways. The weird part here is that these are going to be really short little bits. I almost wonder if it's just better to just fill them in. I guess we did them over here. We did this the way that I've been doing it. It would be stuff like that. guess that looks okay. I don't like the straightness of it. That's a little bit better. We'll look at the other side too. I wonder if that should be a different position. Could be fun to have two different size gates. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. I'm glad you find it chill. I've had a very weird week. Had a lot on my mind. Still house hunting and thinking about different options and all that. Keep running out of stuff. Oops, that was the wrong thing. So here we can use this spot as like a way to jump off maybe. See, I think as it turns here, we need to turn the angle of the path. And then down here, I'll be going this way. And then we can fit maybe one more in here. Or maybe it's better to have, well, we got wheat right up against the water there. This should be fine. Man, I've been through a lot of rockets today. Same, first week without my boss. Now that she's left, I'm kind of in charge, but not in charge. Oh no. Cosmic said I had my reporting line change already and been left to my own devices. Weird space. I think I can speak collectively for both myself and the chat, Cosmic, when I say, you got this. Kick butt, take names. What's the line? I'm here to kick butt and chew gum, and I'm all out of gum. Let's get up somewhere that's a little bit higher and take a look at this. Can't really see the pattern so well. Yeah, they're a little funky in some places, but I think they work. I might be able to add a little bit onto this one. Or maybe that one. I really do like little projects like this. I think they're a lot of fun. Does that work? Not really. I think here we might actually have dirt along this. What I should do is get a couple of buckets of water and just kind of put this in here temporarily. That could be fun. I guess I could have got it from there too. Let's put a water source somewhere over here. Just so I don't have to mess with the river, because I've sculpted the river a little bit. I don't want to screw it up. Maybe we can just tag one. Where would be a good spot? Let's just put it like right here for now. It goes in like that. This will just make it easier to see from the map, right? Goes down there. Get rid of that. That's pretty good. Obviously, we'll make some tweaks to it. This is the only part that looks a little bit funny. Very straight, right? The idea is it would be easier to cross there. That's why I didn't bring it right across at an angle there. Would have been nice. You really want to do a coral field like this? Yeah, a coral field like this would look really good. I agree. Alright, so this is not happening. I don't want that. That looks pretty good. The only part up here that looks a bit funky, like I said, is this. I guess one thing we could have done, we could have gone straight here, or even meandered over to here. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Here, I could go straight to this one, and then cut across that way. I'm hoping that it's going to be something cool to look at when you're over here. We'll have to call attention to it with some plants and some decoration and stuff. But that coming out there or there is really not going to matter. Thanks, Cosmic. I've actually done that before. I've done it at the windmill in the meadows. I did it years ago, and I just really liked it. At the time, I think I was actually doing that because I thought I needed to hydrate all the field. I think that's one of the reasons why I did it. Yeah, I'm just not sold on this weird area right here. If I was to bring it over... Then I just have to figure out how to cross it. That's the only thing. Yeah, see, this would have to be knocked back. Like that. I guess it looks okay. It's going to have to go straight when it goes through these walls anyway, so we'll leave it like that. Maybe I'll just put like a double bridge or something here. Maybe we can come up with some sort of little angled thing. Not the easiest thing to do. I guess I could put stuff there. I'll have to play around with that. People can just jump over it. Well, I mean, that's true too. So if they are, I shouldn't say if, because they are having a mob vote, I remember in Discord, I don't know whether it was the Spawn Chunks Discord or whether it was my Discord, but somebody said that they'd like them to bring back older mobs that were from previous mob votes that did not get in and bring them in. And my argument against that is that I think that they should bring in 3 new ones. And then that way they'll have a bunch of feedback from players. And then if they wanted to, they can add one of those other mobs at any point just for fun. That doesn't quite work. Now, here I guess we've got to keep the road going. I'm okay with it getting a little bit thinner. Maybe something spruce trapdoors. Spruce trapdoors for the bridge. Yeah. That's absolutely the plan. I feel like this could almost get pushed back a bit here. Oops. Yeah, that works. This is too far out, though. What the? I did not know this was here. Just in case I need to dig and change it later. Sometimes it's better to fill this kind of stuff in a little bit. And it goes like that. A little bit rocky on the way down there. I think that works. Blast Jordan, thanks so much for hanging out for the afternoon. Good to see you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Whoops. Don't know about that one. It's a little bit weird. And just like that, another tier is done. Or at least planted, I shouldn't say done. We still got to change the walls and do all kinds of stuff. So this obviously was just going to be probably road the whole way. That seems kind of odd though. Maybe we shorten that a little bit. Don't know if that really makes any sense. Maybe the stair would be here instead. That doesn't make any sense either. Probably should do that. And that way this could be wheat. I like the path down the side, Cosmic. Yeah, I like that too. Looks very functional. And we might be able to pepper it in with some grass and stuff. Like I could probably, you know, put like a little bit of grass here. If not like a green grass block, then maybe we could plant like grass like this, right? Just kind of stick it in the corner. So there'll be some ways to kind of lighten up such that like all the heavy coarse dirt stuff. So here I think we'll add some green there. Well, what will be wheat. Now here we're kind of stuck. We'll do that. And then down here, we could do, much as I hate doing straight lines. Sort of makes sense. And I guess we could maybe make that all dirt and then beef this up a bit. These little ones are tough. I mean, really, we're not going to be walking around in here once it's done. I do find that when you're designing stuff like this, though, it's a lot easier if you think about it as a functional build, giving a place for a player to walk if they were to walk. I think it aids in your design process and makes things go a lot smoother. Oh, next tier. Yeah, it's a weird little spot there, isn't it? I think what we'll do here is just have this all be solid. That works. It feels a little claustrophobic with the wall being so high, but it works overall. Yeah, I think that feels pretty good. I hope I didn't forget anything. Oh, I did. This one down here. Out of seeds again. I think that's the only spot left. Looks like it. BMO Swifty, hello, welcome in. Well, that certainly extends that wheat farm by quite a bit, doesn't it? Very cool. Some of that stuff we planted early on is starting to come up. I think what I'll do is I'm going to pop down here and dump my inventory. That's full. That's also full. Might as well leave the hoe on me just in case I need it. I don't think we have any room for grass back in the storage system. And I'm gonna go get some wood blocks. Not necessarily for right now, but for next time. We just finished planting the wheat, Miss Barbare. Nothing too crazy. Maybe jungle wood. I think that's the one that I want. Oh, we had lots of slabs. I didn't know that was there. I really need to clean some of this up. Really need to clean some of this up. Yep. Yep. There's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. Maybe that's what I'll do the next time I play is do a little bit of an end city raid or something. Uh-oh. Forgot to sleep. Good thing there's beds everywhere. Tell me you have too many things in Minecraft without telling you have too many things in Minecraft. And my life could be made a lot easier if I just threw some stuff away, you know? I never seem to do it. Let's walk out the front door. Take a look and see what this looks like now that we've got some of that nice golden wheat coming in. You can see it on the hillside there. Catches the morning sun. That's pretty cool. And then when we round the corner here on the road, we're going to be looking right at it. Right? I'm going to cover that entire hillside. I might actually move that tree. You know what? I'm going to move that tree right now. I don't know whether that's a custom tree or not. Looks like no. Pretty cool. And I like, you know, the attention that you made to this earlier, Cosmic, because I think it's going to be cool to be able to see that, you know? And that might not be dirt. Maybe we change that into cobblestone. Like maybe this farm is a little bit more, you know, refined. Yeah, I like it. Obviously we need to do a little bit more work along the bank. So if I turn around and come into the valley, we'll hopefully see what this looks like. Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna be cool. Let's just get up higher. I really need to finish this path. I think it was about here. Yeah, so you can even see it through the rocks there. And then as you come down here, it kind of peeks through the trees. This is the kind of stuff I like to consider when I'm building these farms. You know, so here you get this kind of this green in the background, and you're like, wait a minute, that's not natural. Like, that's actually a farm. And then as you come up around here, and then really when you get over the bridge is when you start to see all the wheat. This is where I wish we had a couple of different colored crops that were too tall like that. But I think that works pretty good. You can see that tree that I put in briefly too, and how having a tree there would make a lot of difference. I think unfortunately a lot of this is going to be in shadow until the sun moves along, but there's the water. Yeah, this is going to look a lot better once this wheat grows up, because then you're not going to be able to see, like the wall here, it's going to be cut off, covered up by the wheat, which would be cool. I dig it. I think I'll put down some extra shulkers over here. Pixelated Wanderer, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. You know what? I think I'm just going to take this coarse dirt too. I'm going to put this all in here. And then we're going to have this that we can use for grass. Gosh, it's almost another half shulker. That's crazy. Cool. Pixelated Wanderer wants to know if I've heard about the guy who invented the knock knock joke. He won the Nobel Prize. See what you did there. Do you know how to get a one-armed man out of a tree? Wave. What is the quick move thing in the chests? That is a mod. Just a UI mod, and it is called Smooth Swapping. Smooth Swapping, it looks like that. And Cosmic has provided a link where you can check out the mods. We have mostly UI mods. There's a couple of performance mods, very little to affect the gameplay. So I'm going to quickly throw in some of these bridges just to kind of see what we can do. So I don't have to hop over these little spots all the time. So I'm going to need maybe some of those, and definitely some of these. So the basic idea will be something like this. Will actually be like this. Oh, that doesn't actually touch it, does it? So we might have to use slabs if we want to do that. Then further down here, we could just do... That's going to block the water. So we'd probably end up doing something like this. But what we would do is maybe change this to be like a wood block, so it would look like it would go over it, but then underneath it wouldn't be. Like, maybe we do like a waterlogged stair or something. That could be cool. Now here is where it gets tricky because I went on an angle. I think that looks okay. I have to come up with a way to do that a little bit better maybe, but you get the idea. Here is very easy again. Oh, that changes the way that the water goes there. We might have to switch that up. Not a fan of that weird change. Yeah, we'll have to fix that. Fix that later. I don't know, sometimes a full 3 blocks looks okay. Now here we don't need to cross. But it would be cool if we had stuff that looked like it was holding back, you know? More sleep time. Ah, water. Water and elytra do not mix. This is all fabric. We run fabric on the server. Yeah, I don't like realistic clouds in Minecraft. I prefer, you know, I like the cubiness of them. I mean, they could be a little bit softer, but I don't like the ones that make it like photorealistic clouds. I really enjoyed, I used to have a skybox from Germsy Boy, and it was pixel art clouds, and I thought that looked really good because it kept with the theme. Grab some of those quickly. Just to see if we can't make this look a little bit cooler. And try something like this. Yeah, it's not bad. That's a little bit too much. And unfortunately, if we do another sign, it doesn't really connect. Cool. So what I'll do is, just to finish this up, I'll go get some more coarse dirt and we'll fill in the pond. And I think that will complete like this phase of what we've been doing. Oh, I forgot about that extra water source I put in too. Christina Marie, welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. Grab this. That should fill in. I actually don't mind that it's going to flow a little bit. We should probably pick that up and then get rid of that. Looks like that's back to normal. Good, good, good. And fill this in now. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We might fill in that bottom part and then put in like a rock or two or something. It also adds the sound when you're in here, which is nice. And then we can come back in through here and add like bushes and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, you know? Maybe we'll just get rid of all this grass. Good stuff. How big is Westhill? Last I checked it, I think it was 12 chunks by 22 chunks. Something like that. That's the town. I don't know about the whole valley. So this is like 12 chunks this way and then 22 chunks that way. And then, I mean, I don't know. 60, 80? There's a lot. It takes a while. Takes a while. So we're obviously going to have to go through and texture the walls and do some kind of river work and stuff. So it's a slower process on this particular field because it is so big. But I quite like the way that it's looking overall. It'll be good next time to actually maybe focus on the wall because that way I can do it before the wheat grows up so we can take a look and make sure that it's working and looking the way that we want. And you know, you think it's a great idea to add all these rivers and think about how cool it will look with all this detail, and then you realize how big the rivers are. And you're like, my gosh, I've really bitten off a lot in terms of what I need to finish up. Cool. So folks, I think what I'm going to do, I've got a little bit of extra time today, so I'm going to continue to stream, but I'm going to stream some Starfield. I'm going to end this Minecraft stream and give myself a couple of minutes to go grab a snack, refresh the old coffee, and then we're going to switch back over to Starfield. First, I'm going to thank CJ RV Williams, the one and only. 24 months, 2 years, CJ. Thank you so much for the ongoing support. That's just incredible. Really, really appreciate that. Can we get some love in chat for CJ? 2 years. That's amazing. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I think it'll look better when we obviously do the details on the walls and make it look like these other wheat fields. I'm going to go over there and show you kind of like what the plan is. Because I think I did a decent job on that other field. This one has got like little wood pieces around it, but this one over here, there's wood fences inside, but the wall outside is stone. Right, so I'm probably going to go combination like this. So we'll replace all that cobble over there with some stuff like this. And I think it'll look really cool. I think that took a while too, so we'll be a little while finishing that up. But overall, I think we've added quite a nice, addition. Something to look at as you're coming into the town. Kind of frames everything quite nicely. Very, very cool. If you have not figured it out, I am one half of the Spawn Chunks podcast. I do that with Pixel Riffs. You can find that at thespawnchunks.com. I also do the Citadel Cafe at thecitadelcafe.com. I recorded a brand new episode last night with Steven ESC. Rain. I'm trying to tell people where they can find me online. And we talked about Ahsoka, the new Star Wars series on Disney+. So that was a lot of fun as well. And you can, of course, check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan, Joel Duggan on social media. And thanks again for all the subs here on Twitch today. Appreciate it. We are going to keep on going. I'm just going to switch over so that there's a different VOD. And I can download a separate thing. Those VODs go up on the Joel Duggan VODs YouTube channel, by the way. So if you want to catch up on Westhill, this entire place, brick by brick, is available to watch on Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. And I'm coming up quite close to 1,000 subs on that VOD channel. I think we're at 910 or 915 or something like that. So if you're watching this and you wouldn't mind giving that YouTube channel a free sub, then I would very much appreciate it. But that's going to be it for me, folks, for Minecraft for today. We're going to switch over and play some Starfield. I'll see you in about 10, maybe 15 minutes. Be right back.